So, here we go. Sorry, I'm just not used to this. Used to this deck. Okay, there we go. Just a second. I will watch the sun here. Yeah. There we go. That's what I was searching for. I've just pressed the wrong button on my deck. Okay, there we go. As I said, we will try to continue this quest with the storytelling. So I've collected something. I've collected the those, what are those called? Those 2 knights and a troll stories, and I have to like replay them in the kind of new developed Echo Stones. And I'm just trying part 1 to 5. I have no clue which is the right one.
Listen as the Echo Stone etches each ballad in memory.
Okay. I'm searching for the dispel of the prison the librarian is in. I could go from part 1 to... I will just go for part 1 too. I would just want to hear all of them.
Of the lords named Etair and Creth I sing.
Okay, those are the people which fight with me.
Foes. The thoughts of one in mind, the other knows. Lord Creth of knights, most stoic and grave. Lord Eramer's hand and shadow the brave. And gentle Eramer, his equal in might. Dawn to Creth's dusk, day to his night. Here is the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere corrupted its soul.
Well, it even rhymes. So, the second part?
Had a most troubled heart. In nature was it displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the maid of Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troll in glee. I shall grant your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go.
I didn't see much of a human on this troll, but let's see how it continues.
To town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split the wall, and Creth and Eramer were sure to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid of Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with this fay. And so Lord Eramer shouted to Lord Creth, challenge this troll to a duel to the death.
So they already did that and they killed him with me.
The troll
So
still
part 4.
under the wicked maid's spell, and was human, thought, and all was well. Rampaged throughout the countryside in joy, treating all as toys. Lord Eramer slowly approached him and said, if you are human, deal as such instead. Face us, if that is your fate. Duel us, and reveal the truth of your state. Then the troll and fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not as the troll had thought. After
Okay.
he had won,
And who is the maid
Lord
of Windermere
Creft
now?
said to Nyx,
So it's kind of a witch.
with a mind to ease and a will to fix, "You are a troll, and that is good, my friend. You have no faults, no wrong to mend. But if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way you must find. There is naught wrong with following your will, as long as it does not bring others ill." Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll, and the knights too.
Okay. Can I already recite? I can use the count spell already. I didn't see what the story was telling me about the counter spell there.
Did you discover the words to the counter spell?
Okay, they said like everything on this, but shall I just try to open it now? Go.
Hear me and don't forget
Okay.
a word.
I had like no clue.
Feared is coming to pass. Somehow, using a new and twisted magic, the Maid of Windermere hopes to alter the telling. At this moment, she possesses the single most important song in our canon, the hero and the maid. If its story changes, we are all at risk. You must warn the House of Ballads. Time is running out for all of us.
Okay, so the maid is as I said, it's a witch which want to change the fate of all the fays, or more like of all the stories which are told from the fays, and this will. This is close to their fate of death, I guess. So
I am
Tenwa.
Tenwa, formerly a knight of the House of Ballads. Many seasons ago, I was asked to give up my post and come here to work on the fate.
Okay,
Hallam has
I've
trusted
already
me with
asked that.
protecting the catalog of legendary summer feats.
I think I asked her like everything on this.
It should be.
I'm just curious. I think I talked to her about all of this in the yesterday. No, yeah, I've did. I'm just talking to the main goal, I guess. Okay, so I've got to go back to the House of Ballads, warn the others. I really want to get in this faction. I didn't load that long once. Seems like forever. Okay. Like the game is strangely lagging. Something should something is. Wait a second. That's strange. Nope. Everything's fine. It's just a game. Okay, it's fine now. Well, there we go. House of Ballads. Fast travel. Oh no, it's so fast. And the king went. So we have the place of Sergal was its name. At least I have a place in the House of Ballads now, and I really want to take the place of this guy, like the. It's really strange.
You may search the Empire 10 times over, but you will not find your beloved Wenson, nor his foolish court of enchantments. They, like you, are mine. Dream of me.
Ah, that's the Maid of
For we shall
Windermere.
be together soon. The time is coming.
Well, so she took like all of them, like kidnapped them. Seems like. Hallam the White.
Good.
What do you tell
You
me?
are well. The same cannot be said of the king, nor of the court of enchantments. In my absence, the maid has taken them all. Tenwa says that the greatest of ballads, the hero and the maid, was not recovered. This song above all the others must be found. You have acted as our agent thus far, Sagril. Do you continue to stand by us? With all our heroes gone, you may very well be our last light in the darkness.
First I'm asking about the
In
song.
that ballad, King Wenson defeats the Maid of Windermere once and for all. He confesses his love to trick her into an embrace. It is close enough for him to strike. If the maid is truly altering our ballads
Yeah,
towards
sneaky,
more
I see.
favorable outcomes for her and her minions, then she could rewrite her own demise. She could avoid it altogether.
It's actually not what we want, so tell me about the
You are
fake
no
canes.
stranger to death, so you must have felt it. The fall of all magic. I have foreseen it for seasons, and as I am not one to stand by, I chose to act. With a small group of dedicated individuals, fey and mortal alike, I set about preparing a way for the great songs of the Summer Court to find permanence. The cairns are the result of this effort. They are magic, but magic that will not fade.
It's a magic that lasts forever. Of course I will stay with you. I'm one of
knew
your
I could
heroes.
count on you. In the face of uncertainty, your loyalty has proven steadfast. It is no use for us to combat the Maid of Windermere when we do not understand her new magic. There is only one man I know who might shed light on our ignorance. His name is Father Etair. He is a monk and an alchemist, and a trusted friend. Etair may have the answers we seek.
Okay, I'm just
It
asking
is the
about the hero and the maid
foundation
again.
of our great inheritance, the canon of stories celebrated by all the Summer Fae. In it begins our timeless struggle with the Maid of Windermere. Driven mad by our love for King Wenson, the maid finally ensnares him with a spell of longing and retreats to her castle. There she waits to consummate
So she's
the
kinda
union.
a love criminal.
All is not lost. Wenson fights the enchantment, inspired by his ardor for Belmaid, his true beloved. Taking the maid in his embrace, he slays her once and for all.
Seems like she's an overly attached
I have known
girlfriend.
Etair for 40 seasons.
We're
He
like a
believes
stalker.
in his god's order, and I have learned to respect his beliefs. Aside from being a follower of Mitharu, Etair is the most skilled alchemist I have ever known. His wise gaze peers even deeper into the mysteries of life than mine.
Okay, so
Father
where we
Etair
find this
watches
guy?
over a small Almain mission in the southeast, St. Edric's. You will know it by the runes on the hill. Go.
Okay. We're even close to the main quest. We have to go to the to Niralim.
Etair.
Niralim was kind of close to this, so there's the fake quest and there's Niralim. So I think I will just go for the Etair, the alchemist. I can fast travel to those caverns, so I will just go with the fast travel to the first quest, to the fake quest, and then I will go to the Niralim Even though the quest will lead me to another place. Well, I should have. Well, just a second. I will sell my junk. Kind of full again. We are getting this weird accent now again of the dwarven girl. Accent is so weird.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice, not after Karth's betrayal. It just goes to show.
It's like there's such a strong Scottish accent. There we go. Back to the caverns. There's so many hidden treasures. I will. There's a very. I have no clue who this is. Okay. Something seems a bit odd. When I've changed the when I was like interacting with the Echo Stone, something kind of felt weird. Okay. Okay, now I hope I'm more concentrated. I don't know what it's like. It was just kind of strangely lagging. Okay, there we go. Now it's fine. Boom! I will just punish him to the ground. I won't let him get up again and kill me. He was like, I'm kinda 4 hits on him and I'm dead.
Delph and Ugnar will perish. 2 lives for 1. It is the blood right, and I will be free.
Delph and Ugnar.
Give me Delph's dagger, and you may find mercy in Enadon.
Ah, this is the third one of the. I think I had a quest at the start with getting 3 daggers, and this is the third one. One was Ugnar, he was in Gohard City. The other one was the guy in the keep in the guild. This is the last one who was kind of strange.
I know him, and he will not rest until one of us is satisfied the blood right. 2 must die, so 1 will live. I intend to be the one to live.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I'm just fighting with him.
Justice will be done.
But I've already defeated you completely. So he's full HP again. Okay, I'll take it. Boom. This time you won't get me, little. You don't surprise me with this again. Oh. Oh, okay, you did. The rogues are kinda well, cause the against the mages, cause I'm so slow with my attacks on the staff. The staff is really not a great weapons against fast enemies. I should really consider to play the chakrams if I have an enemy which is kinda more on the fast-paced side. What was the improved? I found the improved. Was it a village charter? What it was called? Silver talisman, crude silver talisman. Finesse. I'm still on to my. I can just pick up sorcery items. I will get the silk veil to the junk as well. This one is worse than mine. This one is actually kind of fine. But I will consider those scepters as soon as I have the second mastery in them. It's like the arcane weaponry because of the reduced scepter costs. Okay, so this is already giving me the reduced cost. Okay. So on the 4th level, I have I have reduced it to 2% of my max mana. I will just try it, and I will try a scepter when I'm on the level 4 arcane weaponry. I think the next levels won't even change it. As you can see, there's like next level reduce the scepter cost to 4%. Well, here is like to 5%, but the next levels isn't really improving it. So it's just always like 1% better till 2%. Well, so I don't know if this is kind of worth it. Let me let me around this corner. So we're going up here. Ah, there's the hidden treasure as well. Hey, silk ropes. Did I just? I already got them. Give this one. I don't really want to throw this set away. That is so. I'm used to having sets for a longer time, even if they are not that well. Process of War. This is a might item. Seems like. Well, it is. Even though it's kind of well. But it's might again. I'm going with the mana. Just to switch things up a bit. Ooh, they are kind of great. Even though it's fire again. So I have the double fire again. Take all the regions. Reagents. Sorry. Yeah, I've really got to skill a little bit in my alchemy points. Just to get some better receipts and
My. Is Starcamp being visited by a goddess? Are they all as beautiful as you? Maybe I should slap on a habit and join the mission down the road. You're
It
in
wasn't
Starcamp,
rendered, I guess.
home of the Traveller's Dove.
He was just here.
Now, I don't suppose you came
I
here
didn't
by
see him on the
accident.
screen.
Ask Dove. Ask to join our number.
Why should I
Well,
join them?
I've
I don't
seen
want to
fish-sized
join them.
rubies, living people made of vines, and I've even seen a Jotun cry. But this is a first. Why join? The Travellers are renowned rogues, thieves, and all-around good folk. If you live in the shadows, away from the law, we're for you. You want riches? We'll help you take them. You want fame? They'll sing songs of you forever. Want adventure? Look no further.
Wow, such a sellout.
Oh, you're breaking my poor heart, Dove, just like Krilgarin. But I trust you'll come to regret your mistake. When such a time has reached you, see me again.
He's such
I'll
a
be right here.
such a confidence
Feel
owner.
free to explore the camp if you so like.
He's so confident in his faction. I'm sorry, but I really need to go to the fate. Our camp. Oh, I don't want to go there. I just want to do the quest first. Like the Etair the Alchemist. Wait a second, this wasn't even... Was this Star Camp? Well, I'm just following my yellow circle. Ah, there's another treasure. Okay, we're going to add this to junk. They have finesse again. Even they're kind of great, like so many block efficiency. But still, I'm at it for the sorceress. That's the quest ring, I can't add them to junk. Just a second. I'll be right back. It feels doesn't feel smooth right now. I'm just looking for it. Just a second. Oh god. Wait. Hey, are you doing this to me? Auto saving. Something doesn't feel right. Just a second. I will go on break. Be right back. Well, okay, seems fine now. I think there was something like there was a hidden process in the back of my PC. What the fuck? So there we go. Root hammer. This chest is not deep. This is not really rendered, I think. The top of the chest is missing. Okay. Must be somewhere here. Yep. There we go. Back it again. Reagents. I'm just going to the to this guy first, to the Etair alchemist, and then I can talk to the others. Oh wow. I've just wanted to say, where's the guy which I have to talk to? That was kind of close. Okay, to the left. There we go. I've got a new book. I will read it just now. Oh, is he upstairs or downstairs? I'm just taking his belongings. I don't know if this is like stealing or I'm just taking it. I wouldn't do it if it would be considered as stealing in the game, so I'm still a good guy. Or at least I'm trying to. Speak to the monks. First monk is already dead, and I'm just stealing his stuff. Okay, he will. Oh, no more space for me. Where's this guy? Is he like? Let's see. I didn't see anyone standing in front of this house. Oh. How did he like get there? Okay, I'm just I really need to sell the junk again. Wait, I'm going hard on looting. Even picking up something like that, like some decent shoes and trousers. I should stop that, like seriously. My inventory is kind of full the whole time. Greater damage deflection. Damage received by 50%. It's kind of a great potion. Is there... Can I read this? Okay. Again. Journal of Father Etair. Saturday. Wow. I think I should read the Thursday before. Thursday. The strange crystal sits atop of my desk. I cannot take my eyes from it. It is not out of adoration or even fascinating, but out of a tense, foreboding dread that never escapes me. Not even as I lay in my bunk at night, hoping that I have not doomed my young charges by bringing this cursed thing up from the underground. Perhaps the most troubling development is how the crystal affects young brother Wolf. This person sitting across the chamber from me is no longer my bright, friendly apprentice, but a heavy-eyed fanatic. The strange allure of the crystal has touched him on a spiritual level. He has not been to chapel in days. He has not bathed or eaten. He does not respond to his name, and when does take notice of the others around him, he does so with a gruff sneer. I grieve for him as one mourns the deceased. All day long he stares at the crystal or plays through it with his whistles, making the swirling red surface flash. My prayers do nothing. All of my research, all of my training, no one of it has provided the answers I seek. What is this strange substance, and from Where does it derive its magic? What created it, and how did it come to be beneath our mission? Better yet, how can I get dispose of it without hurting my dear friend? So many questions, but no answers come. Perhaps tomorrow Mitharo will provide. He has yet to disappoint me. Holy shit. This is like yeah, his friend seems like he's kinda addicted to the stone. Journal of Father Either. Saturday. A strange maiden arrived today. The maiden of Winmere, of course, from beyond the site. She had come about the crystal. I knew at once who she was, despite who she claimed to be. LMS filled my head with enough fate tales for me to recognize the maid of Windermere. If only I could have frozen the faces of my young charges as they watched this enchantment creature walk among them. As they watched this enchanted creature walk among them. I'm so bad at reading at the moment. My voice is kind of screwed from yesterday. Poor fools. They did not comprehend the danger they face. The maid is no mere woman, but a powerful magician who could kill any of us with the flick of her smallest finger. I lied to her about the crystal. I had no choice. You must believe that I'm either too smart to surrender the crystal or too stupid to have discovered it in first place. But make no mistake, she will return, and when she does, there must be no trace of that as transpired here. I must dispose of the cursed thing as soon as possible. But where shall I do it? I beg you, Mitharo, please gift me with the guidance to protect my sons and do the right thing. Okay, so he's kind of screwed about this.
Hello, child.
Wait a sec. He's kind of screwed about the this crystal. The thing is, I guess the
Welcome to
guy.
St. Diedrich's. You're here to meet with Father Etair, yes? The Father's always playing host to interesting individuals such as yourself.
Well, I
His
think he's
quarters are on
dead
the
already.
second floor of the mission bunkhouse. Most of his days are spent inside working on his research. I don't understand a word of it.
Yeah, I can tell him that he was murdered.
Our goal, as set forth by St.
There's some
Diedrich, is
questioning
to
what they're
find the
doing.
order in nature, in every blade of grass and curling leaf. For these designs are the authorities' most beguiling. This mission was established 20 years ago. The gardens and fauna pens were Father Etair's idea. He marveled at Mitharu's gifts, the magic in the world around us. The
Mitharu,
authority
the
is the
god.
one true father to all humankind. It is by his grace and order that we are able to survive the trials of this world. He tests us in all that we do.
Okay.
It dried up
Mission
several
well.
months ago, so we sent several brothers down to try and find some deeper reserves. Father Etair had great interest in Mitharu's natural splendors. He volunteered to lead the project, with Wolf by his side, of course. I'll admit that these lands are
Cluricon.
beautiful in their own way. Like Dalentarth, the forests and swamps are ruled by fey folk, but a far more sinister variety. Cluricon should be seen, but I advise that you wait until after the war passes before you pay your ship's passage. I know only what I've seen from this hill. The Fae are a wild race, inspired by the intimacy with the natural world. We at the mission marvel at this relationship. Occasionally Father Etair would play host to a visiting summer court Fae, but I know nothing of the meetings, except that many of the brothers frowned upon them.
Well, did he just talk about the maid of Windermere?
5 years
Who
in
are
the
you?
swamps of Cluricon was enough to rid me of my lust for war. I was an
He
impetuous
was a
youth,
soldier before.
raised by the back of my father's right hand. But I found home here with the others. All we seek is a sliver of peace in this vast world.
Okay.
No,
So he was
I knew
murdered.
that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it would lead to murder. It's enough to make a man question his faith.
Who was
Father
arguing? That's the
Etair and his
question.
apprentice brother Wolf. They were inseparable. like a true father and son. It was a shared love of alchemy that brought them together. But since their work repairing the village well, they've been acting tense, even hostile. Just this morning I saw Etair fetching water. But now he's gone. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy, we'll do all we can to assist you.
Okay, tell me about this Bloody Wolf.
A butcher in Galafor. He's a naive
A butcher.
sort. His gifts do not lie in prayer. But Father Etair believed that Wolf had been called.
Okay.
Goodbye.
It seems like the apprentice killed him. In jealously of the crystal he wanted. Let's just see what the